All right. Hello, everybody. We are getting set up with McSitch's. Actually, I guess I could put a little bit of background music. That might be a fun idea. But I think for now, I'm just going to wait on a tiny bit of people popping in, since, of course, this is a fun little quote unquote secretive thing that happened last week, which was a ton of fun, a total blast. I am going to drop the post right there. Let's get that going there. All right. I dig it. I dig it. Okay. Very, very cool. So, here's the deal, right? For those who don't know, which is probably most of you, right? Since, this was a pretty quick event in terms of like registering people. So, essentially, last week I made a post on YouTube talking about a potential way to win a Blueprints key, which I think I've got on me. They are beautiful boxes like these, right? That have some very valuable keys inside. They retailed for $15. They are selling for much higher than that on the secondary market because of rarity, because of all sorts of things, right? Like it's just it's been kind of a scalper's paradise, I guess you could say, and unfortunately too, right? Because obviously people really want to have it happen. And anyway, it's nice to see you. So I opened up kind of a temporary Discord of sorts. For about a week, people were posting on this Discord page, and if you'll notice, there's a whole bunch of like, houses and including some hotels on this board. And basically, there were two different teams, right? The large fries and the Oreo McFlurries. And between these two teams, people were uploading photos that represented these properties. So, for example, one person got Mediterranean, then another person submitted a photo that gave it a house. In the case of hotels, for something like Pacific Avenue, that was six different ones, right? So you have the photo for Pacific Avenue, you've got four extra photos for the houses, and then the sixth one was the hotel. So lots of value there. If you can notice too, there is a score on the board. So to make things simple, I'm basically going to be counting both deductions and additions to money as points for the team, right? I did think about a world where maybe if I land on the fries luxury tax, that gives some money to the McFlurries, but I think just a little bit too complicated for this iteration. This is kind of like a brand new idea that we've had, so we'll do some testing. We'll see how things go. I will also say too that there are going to be 30 rolls for both teams. Just like Monopoly, doubles are free. So if you roll some doubles, that's not going to count against your score until, all the rolls are over. If you roll three times in a row, puts you in jail. If you are in jail, I'm going to have to actually roll to get out of jail, right? So I think on the third, I believe you have two like roll turns, and on the third, you're just out of jail. So those two roll turns are going to count against you unless you roll doubles, in which case you'll just like leave Monopoly right away. There's probably some official rules for Monopoly that I'm blanking on, but I kind of hate this game. So I don't know the rules all that well, right? So we're going to play it this way, right? I'm just setting out the groundwork up ahead. When you pass go, your team on the board. So, example, we're starting with we're starting with the fries. They'll get $200 for their team, add 200 points to their score, and then we're going to instantly move to the McFlurry side and finish out the rest of that roll. So that's actually going to be a minus roll on the other team, right? So as long as some amount of movement is on the board, that's the team that's going to lose, or that's going to count as having a turn. Go for them. Because, for example, let's say you roll from like Park Place, you roll a big number, right? The fries team would pass go, but then you would end up landing on a McFlurry spot, so that's going to give them points, right? So hopefully all this stuff makes sense. It should be a pretty fun event. I'm really looking forward to it. What's up, you guys? Marshmallow, Pie Enthusiast, Cocoa Bean, Savage. Great to see all you guys. Mouse, Susie. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Imagine coming home for a long shift and your bed gets replaced with a plant. That's crazy. I don't even know what that means. Okay, but all that to say, gang, let's get to it. Okay. I will say too, I know I talked earlier about there being a prize for people who are live here. That is going to involve this deck of cards, which I will sell out right now. Has most items on the McSitch's menu, right? Like the four of clubs being like a 4-piece chicken nuggets, you know, the queen quarter pounder, things like that. So just stay tuned for that and remind me in case I forget, because I've got a lot of moving pieces to juggle right now. But again, let's start with the fries, because in my opinion, the fries had the most amount of action. So I think in this regard, they can go first. I don't actually know if it's advantageous or not advantageous to go first. I think it's actually kind of the same, because both teams are going to have exactly 30 points. It's not like, this is not a game where like the cutoff just instantly, ruins one of them. But anyway, let's roll. Okay, that is 1 and 3. So we've got a 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Income tax, $200. So again, normally, like, we're just gonna give 200 points to the McSitch's team, because we're gonna pretend that I'm the bank and I'm just giving out this money. But I will say again, in the future, if we ever do something like this again, I could see a world where the 200 points goes to the other team. So that's rule number 1. Let's go ahead and make one of those rules go down. Love it. Okay, let's roll again. Rule number 2. 6 and a 5 is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Reading railroad. We've got every single railroad. So that is going to be 200 points for the team. Love to see it. Also, I think on my phone, I'm going to pull up the chat just to keep that a little bit simpler for me. I've got a lot of moving pieces once again. Although I guess we have a combined chat with Twitch and YouTube, so maybe that doesn't matter too much at the end of the day. Okay, but again, just checking too that our lovely assistant to the manager, yep, there she is, 200, and then another 200 as well, right, for the what's the word? The Monopoly, or the train. I can't speak. I'm tired. All right, let's roll again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should also note too, I combine chance and community chest. It's just one big pool of cards. So they're not going to be, like, functionally, they're going to be the same rule. Okay, so 4 hotels on Tennessee Avenue is a good chunk of change. I don't know what that chunk of change is off the top of my head, though, of course, we have the lovely assistant to the manager, Coco Bean, here to help with that. I think if I pull it up, just for fun, Kentucky with 4 is... Okay, actually, it's too hard for me to tell on my phone. But it looks like a good chunk of change. It looks like at least 750, which is definitely a solid amount of points, right? All right, let's remove a roll. Okay, and you know what? I think I should just roll right away, right? I'll remove that at the start, because I guess bonuses will count. Okay, 1 and 6 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another railroad. 200 points. 200 points. You know, it's funny. With all of the action on these other slots, I think railroads are actually not a great place to land on, right? I think you would rather land on hotels and houses. So, yeah, I think if you're an Oafish McFlurry, I think you're pretty happy with the way that things are rolling right now. All right, roll number 5 coming in. We've got 4 and 5 for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 4 houses on Pennsylvania is a good chunk of change. How much is that? That's like, I think 1,200. I think that's 1,200 points. That's a lot of points, you guys. That is definitely a lot of points. Love to see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll again. That is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is a little complicated. 200 points to the McFlurries, and now we are going to jump to the other board where the other team lands on Mediterranean that has absolutely no hotel on it. Poor McFlurries. Poor McFlurries. No extra value. To be fair, it's a weak spot no matter what. But I think just actual baseline of Mediterranean is, I think it's $2. So, again, to be clear, and actually, I guess I'm going to restore a roll to the other team, and I'm going to roll off of the McFlurry spot. So again, that's a reason why to roll after, or to reduce the roll afterwards. So yeah, spicy $2 for the team. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's roll again. That is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 hotels on Oriental, I think is pretty decent. Or sorry, 3 houses on Oriental, even at an early amount. I think that's 180. No. What is that? 270? I think that's 270. Very impressive. Very impressive right there. But again, if you consider that compared to the railroads and utilities, right, it gets a little bit trickier. Okay, so that was I believe roll number 2 that just happened. Right, there we go. All right, let's roll again. 8. I'm surprised we haven't gotten doubles yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 2 houses on Virginia. 2 houses on Virginia. Looks like 180 points. Solid. Looks like 180 points. Let's remove a die roll. That was roll number 3. Roll number 4 coming in. Ooh, doubles. Okay, so this is a free roll, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Free parking. Absolutely nothing. I'm also bummed that we haven't rolled any of our cards yet. So yeah, let's do another roll here. Thankfully, it was totally free. All right, now we got 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 1 hotel on Indiana. 1 hotel on Indiana. Don't know how many points off the top of my head. 1 on Indiana. Looks like 90. Looks like 90 points for the team. Solid stuff. And that is going to be a die roll for them. What a bummer to land on free parking. Such a shame. All right. Now we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Waterworks, I believe, is 10 times the number you roll, right? So I believe that is 50 points for the team. I believe that's 50 points. And let's get rid of a die roll right there. Let's go ahead and roll once more. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 house on North Carolina. 1 house on North Carolina is 130. Not bad. Solid. 130. Very solid. All right. That is a die roll. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just barely. Oh, so sad. Just barely missing Boardwalk. Oh my goodness. With 4 houses on it too. Yikes. 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 Okay, well, they get $200. They do get $200 because they're about to pass go. And now let's just hop back to the fry side because the fries are going to be taking their role right here. So yeah, too bad. What a shame. What a shame. Just barely, barely, barely missing it. So sad. All right. Let's do another roll here. That is 8, which I think is Vermont, right? Wait, did I do that right? We're on the wrong spot, aren't we? There we go. We're back to no, hold up. I ruined it. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back over here. 8. I think that's Vermont, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vermont Avenue. 4 hotels on Vermont is going to be a good chunk of change for the fries. 4 on Vermont, I think is what, 400? I think that's 400 bucks, 400 points. Very solid. The other team lost a roll because that was the McFlurries lost a roll because that was their spot. Right. I think we're kosher. I think we're kosher. Yeah, and I updated it. Yeah, I was on the wrong board, but we're good now. Okay. Boy, Bill, I can only imagine what you're thinking right now. Okay, and I did just cost a McFlurry roll. Okay, we've got 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, States Avenue with a hotel on it is huge. Anything with a hotel is going to be huge, right? Where is States? That's pink. That's like what, 750 points, I think. Woo! Woo-wee. That is a lot of points for the fries. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 3 houses on St. James. 3 houses on St. James. What is that? 550, I think, or 500? 550. 550 points. Solid. Very solid. All right. Score goes down. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 on Atlantic. 4 on Atlantic. That's also a pretty good amount. Was that 1150 maybe? Something like that. That's huge. That's huge. All right. Take off the die roll. Let's roll again. Ooh, doubles. Okay. So Waterworks, not a lot. I think that's 20 bucks. But hey, that's a totally free 20 bucks. You take it. And very hard to get going to jail, right? That's very difficult once you've done that. So that's a free roll. We got 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost a community chest, which kind of bums me out. I would have really liked to see a card by now. Okay, Pennsylvania Avenue with 4 is going to be a ton of points. Pennsylvania with 4 is like what, 1200, I think. I believe that's 1200. Woo! That is a lot of points, y'all. That is a lot of points. All right. 3, 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Somebody stop these fries. Park Place with a hotel? I think that's like, is that 1500 points? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The rich get richer. Just ain't fair. It just ain't fair. All right. Time to roll again. Okay, 7. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna swap boards for the remaining 4. So 200 points for the fries. And then 4 to count this out, and then that will be -1 roll on the McFlurry side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 200 bucks. 200 bucks for the McFlurries. And they are at 23 rolls now. That's how you do it. All right. All right, next up. Let's roll again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connecticut with 1 hotel on it is that 40? I think that's 40 points. We'll take it. 40 points. All right. Let's roll it up again. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, our first card. Let's go. All right. So I have got a whole setup here. All right. I have put every single card on this random list. When we hit the button, that's going to be what we get, right? So here we are. This could be fun. This is exciting stuff, okay? There's some really strong effects. There's some really weak effects, okay? So fingers crossed. Let's get something sicker. And actually, I realize the chat is not there, so let's bring the chat over as well. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go, gang. Hype train cash out. The bank pays you 50 bucks. I'm sorry I'm laughing because that's definitely one of the weaker options at this point. Those poor McFlurries. Those poor McFlurries. Oh, too bad. Too bad. It's it do be like that sometimes, you know. It do be like that sometimes. All right. I don't know. Here we go. Let's go back to the board. I don't think we took a score off or took a roll off, so there we go. Good stuff. 50 bucks. Got that hype train. We did it. We did it. We definitely did it. All right. 4. 1, 2. Hey, 4 hotels on Kentucky. That's a good chunk of change right there. 4 on Kentucky. What do we got? That's like, I think 875. 875 points. That's solid. That's solid. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, we will. That's a very good call actually. Let's kill that. Let's kill the hype train. I think actually I think I've already set up that setting. Let me double check. No, maybe not. Okay, can I kill the hype train? There we go. There you go. Goodbye. Good call. Good call. All right, we are back to the McFlurries. Okay, back to the McFlurries. Let's roll it up. That is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got one house on North Carolina. One house on North Carolina is, I think, 130. I think 130. Pretty solid. Very, very good to dodge jail, right? So let's take a point off. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's roll it up again. Oh, that's a huge number. Are they going to pass Boardwalk and Park Place again? I think they are. Poor McFlurry's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least this won't count against their roll, right? That's one good thing. So 200 points to the McFlurries, and then we'll move over here, and we'll get 3 points. We'll move 3 slots over here. Right? 1, 2, 3. And hey, let's take off a roll for the fries. That's what? That's a pretty low amount, right? Mediterranean, or sorry, Baltic with 2. I think it's $60. I believe that's $60. All right, there we go. All right. I think everything is resolved. Ooh, doubles and a 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, $200. $200 for the fry team. Let's roll again. 3. 1, 2. Wow, just barely dodging the card. I really want to see the cards. No offense to the fries. Obviously, they're doing great, but I just want to see fries. I want to see cards. All right. 4 for Tennessee. Which I think is like 950, dang. Or no, 750. 750. Very solid. Very solid. Okay. And we kill a roll. Let's kill a roll. All right. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 on Atlantic Avenue is, I think, 975. I believe that's 975. All right. All right. And honestly, pretty low odds to go to jail here. Pretty low odds to go to jail here. 11, another huge number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no. Is that 1,500 points again? All right, well let's kill that number there. I was oh boy. I thought it was luxury tax, but instead it was a massive number. All right. We've got, what is that? Wait, I've never seen dice get stuck like that. I think that's, is that a 5? Is that a 4 and a 5? Was that 9? I've never I've never, why would they do that? Why these are digital dice. Why would they? I think that was a 5. I think that was a 5. Uh Hard to say, but I think that may have been the case here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We'll say it was 9, right? 1, 2, 3. And then 200 points for the Fries team. We'll do 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 on Oriental. I think that's decent. 3 on Oriental. That's 270. That was better than the Reading Railroad for the McFlurry's team. Okay, you think the digital dice are rigged? It's possible. It's definitely possible that they're rigged. All right, all right, here we go. Let's roll it up. 3. 1, 2, 3. One house on Connecticut is, I think, 40 points. I believe that is 40 points. Let's take a roll off the McFlurries there. All right, let's roll it up. Doubles. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4 on States Avenue, right? Anything with 4 is going to be solid. So 4 on States, I think, is 625 with a free roll. 625 with a free roll. I'm so sad that McFlurry's dodged Boardwalk just barely. All right, so that's a free roll right there. Let's see some hype, you guys. What is that number? Oh no, what is that? Is that 6 and 6? No, it's 6 and 3. Dang. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, another card. Another card. Okay, so real quick, let's remove the roll before I forget. And let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Random card coming in, you guys. Could be strong. Could be a strong. There are some strong cards in here. Okay. There are some strong cards. Here we go. Trolley problem. Move to the closest railroad without passing go or collecting $200. Decide whether to divert a runaway trolley from killing 5 people to killing 1. Chat judges your answer. Okay. So let's. All right, I love it. So let's go to the Oreo side. All right. So first off, we go here, and you do get 200 points because I believe they were referring to pass and go for $200. So you're gonna get 200 points for this. And then what is this? Do I divert a runaway trolley from killing 5 people or killing 1? Okay, well, from a strictly utilitarian perspective, I suppose we should divert the railroad to save as many people as possible. That being said, realistically, if I'm in this situation, so there's 2 realisticallys, right? There's like one, I'm the actual, trained person who's like pulling the lever and I'm making the call. So there's like that one realistically. And then the second one, is like me hearing this philosophical problem that you presented to me. And in both cases, I think I do nothing. I think my choice is complete inaction because I feel like if I'm yanking the lever, I'm taking like a very active stance in deciding which lives are more valuable. And I can definitely see the utilitarian argument for saving the least amount of lives. But I would rather just not be involved with that at all. And also plausible deniability. My fingerprints aren't on the lever as I'm yanking it. So my choice is to do absolutely nothing, which I think in this case kills 5 people. So feel free. I believe part of the card effect here is for chat to judge my answer. So yeah, feel free to feel free to feel free to judge that answer for all that it's worth, y'all. Feel free to judge it. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. All right. Okay, let's roll. Let's roll. Wow, they just love to. Okay, 1 and 2. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, poor Waterworks. They get $30. They get $30. That's not a lot of points. That is not a lot of points, unfortunately. But that's how it is. That's how it is. Okay. Let's roll again. Is that 3 again? Okay. They dodged jail. 1, 2, 3. That's sick. They did dodge jail. That's 2 houses on Pacific. Let's get rid of a roll for them. Right? That is 2, I think, not 3. Yeah, that's 2. Hey, we take those, right? You totally take those. All right. Roll again. Doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boardwalk for free? Not a hotel, but still 4 houses on Boardwalk totally for free, right? That's solid. Let's give them 200 points as well because they're about to pass go. Because this next rule, actually, I guess this next rule, since it's free. So hold up. I have to think about this, right? So this first roll didn't count for the McFlurries. But I guess the second roll is going to count for the fries unless they roll doubles again. Right? So that was a free Boardwalk. And so we'll move to fries. And then this roll will count. This roll will count, right? Unless they roll doubles again. Oh my gosh. Why do dice get stuck? I'm gonna say that's a 5, right? I think that's a 5. Maybe I should just reroll. Was that 8? Right? I think that was 8. Yeah, I think that was a 5. So that would be 8. So since we were on Boardwalk, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, another card! Okay, that's sick. That's sick. All right, gang. Cards for the fries here. Cards for the fries. Here we go. Here we go. Can't stop dropping cards. Draw cards equal to the number you rolled this turn. Resolve them in order. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I picked such a busted card. And a busted card for the fries, too. So I think this is 8 cards. 8 cards for the fries, okay. And for the record, look, I have been seeing the comment, and Emmett, I feel you about the house rule, but like, this is why you don't do it, right? This is I wanna keep it like kosher and proper, because now we're gonna get 8 cards, and like we did it the old-fashioned way, right? So that was pretty sick. Okay, so here's card number 1. Here's card number 1. Bonus round. Randomly place a token by 3 properties. When you land on one, remove the token and draw a chance card. Okay, that was Emmett. Sick card design, honestly. So I guess the awkward thing is, how do you randomly determine these 3 properties? And I think randomly place a token by 3 properties. Do you think these should count for the other board? I I think if I'm strictly reading this, I don't think it should count for the other team. Okay, I think we're gonna have to. Okay, I didn't actually think this far ahead. I probably would not have approved this card if I had to think about how to actually randomize this. So let's see. No, I don't think it does count for the one. I think that's you draw cards equal to your spot, so there'll be 8 others. I guess 7 others. So let's see. There's how many tiles on a Monopoly board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11. So that's 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 40 tiles on a Monopoly board. I think they have to be on properties, right? But if you count Go as 1, then you randomize. Actually, I guess I could even do that same thing I just did. Or no, you have to do something like dice roll. Random dice roll. Okay, so, or random, how about random number picker? Okay. So let's move it down a little bit between 1 and 40. Okay. 25, 27, and 14. 25, 27, 14. Gosh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so that's just 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, it's not. It's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so 25. So Indiana and Atlantic are going to get a special piece. I'll just like we'll drop a special piece like this. So Indiana, Atlantic. And what was the last number? Was it 37? It was 14. Okay, it was 14. So that's 11, right? 12, 13, 14. So States also gets a place. I'm sorry, and I think I'm on the wrong board because I think it's Fries that get this. Okay, so Fries gets Indiana. They get Atlantic. And they get States, I think. Does that all sound right to everybody? I'll take a second to catch up with the chat. Yeah, I think that's correct, right? I think that's correct. I wish I had a third monitor to really check it up. But yeah. Hey, Sapphire, what's up, you guys? Hello. All right, so that's that one, right? I think that's all correct. Right, I think that's all correct. Okay. Back to this. That was card number 1. So there's 7 more cards to roll. Wear a big hat. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second, but I do have a big hat. Okay, I may or may not have bought a big hat just for this. This is like, here we go. Big hat coming in. I don't know which way it goes. I think it goes like this. I guess I don't actually need headphones. So yeah, we'll just here we go. There's my big hat, preferably as big as hers. All right. We've got what? 6 more? That's card number 2. This is card number 3. Oh, I guess I should have killed the bonus round, huh? Hold up. Let's kill both of those. Big hats. Bonus. That's crazy that it actually did get picked twice. Okay, so here's actual number 3. Shower's broken. Go directly to Waterworks. Do not pass go or collect $200. If you would have another roll from doubles, the first die is always a 1. Okay, so let's go back to the fry board. Let's warp directly to Waterworks, which actually pretty good. Waterworks is kind of far in on the board. And what else did it say? I guess I should hold up. Let me shrink this screen a bit so you guys can read the whole thing. Okay, there we go. That was a long one. If you would have another roll from doubles, the first die. So basically, you can't roll doubles, right? I think that's what that means. If you would have another roll from doubles, the first die is always a 1. So basically, there's a downside to this, right? So the downside is if the fries would have rolled doubles, instead one of those numbers is going to be a 1. The first die. Although I guess I don't know how to determine the first die, but we'll play that by ear. We'll play that by ear. Okay. Card number 4. Oh, actually, let's kill that too. Okay, this is funny. This is another draw 3. In this case, and you do shuffle the others back, so they're not dead. I choose the one to play. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pick the funniest one, very likely here. Okay, I'm likely picking the funniest one here. Okay, so, and again, this was card 4, right? Because we have big hats. We have go to Waterworks. We have add the extra tiles. Yeah, this is card 4. So there's gonna be 4 more after this. This is confusing. All right, so actually, we should kill the prophet at the very least. We should kill the prophet because that doesn't go back in the deck. Okay. R.I.P. Fish Fillet. Lose its turn. I'm probably picking that. I'm probably picking that because honestly, R.I.P. Fish Fillet, and that is pretty funny. However, let's see 2 others. Is there anything funnier? Double the property value of Marvin Gardens. That's a fun one, but oh, or Black Lotus. Ooh. Okay. Boy, I'm gonna get a really biased poll if I ask the chat here between between R.I.P. Fish Fillet or Black Lotus. You know what? I'm gonna roll a die. I'm gonna roll my own die here. Okay. I'm gonna have an app. That's how I'm gonna determine this. Okay. I'm not picking Marvin Gardens. I'm sorry to tell you. If this is even, it's going to be RIP Fish Fillet. If it's odd, it's going to be Black Lotus. I believe that's 4, which is even, so they're going to lose a turn. RIP Fish Fillet. However, we're going to still resolve all these other cards, right? We've got 4 more cards to go. 1. Advance to Boardwalk, but your beloved is with you. Pay double rent. This is the strongest card in the entire deck. Very likely. So, at least they're gonna lose a turn, I guess. But holy cow. I think that's like, how much money is that? that's that is a ridiculous amount of money. That's boom, go to Boardwalk, pay double. How much is that? How much is how much is double Boardwalk? Double Boardwalk is like a really gross amount of money, right? That's $4,000. That's 4,000. Yeah, it's a dice app. If you want it, Laura, send me a message afterward, and I'll give you that. Okay. Too bad. Too bad. They almost whiffed on that too, but nope, we got the beach trip. Okay. There's 3 more to roll. 3 more to roll. Oh, you're saying they lose that money? Oh, wait. Wait, Cocoa Bean is right. Because this card does specifically say. No, hold up, though. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I think I did say that they would all. I think right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I started by saying that every. That I said all effects. But then there are cards that screw you over, right? Huh. What's the score difference? I know this probably shouldn't matter. Okay. That's really funny. Yeah, I think I am just paying you. But man, I am tempted. I would have been tempted to to do the negative, because I do think the card was intended for you to lose that much money, but I'm just reading it as a positive. So yeah. I think that's the case, right? Yeah. Honestly, I low key think the Fries are gonna win no matter what. But yeah, I think I yeah, I'm pretty sure I said at the start I would just read cards as positives. I think I did. I regret it right now. I regret it in this moment, but yeah, we're gonna give them the points. Yeah, because I'm the one paying the rent. Exactly, I'm the one paying the rent. We're giving the points. Okay. Think 2 more cards, right? Black Lotus! Let's go! Black Lotus. Okay. We're gonna add 3 mana of any color. Alright. 3 mana of any color coming right in. I'm gonna pick, let's see, what have we got? How much mana do I have? I have no mana currently in my pool. Okay. I'm thinking we're Fries, right? I guess Fries are yellow, which I guess the closest thing. Let's do red mana. Let's do red mana. Okay. Let's get some red mana up in here. I wish I prepped this ahead of time. Is this actual translucent, or is this just like fake translucent? I think this is fake translucent. Come on, let's add some mana, you guys. Let's add 3 mana to our mana pool. Yep, it's fake. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops. 3 mana coming in, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. Cocoa Bean with the Canva business account being able to remove the background. All right, sick. McFlurries, you got 3 mana in your pool. 3 red mana in your pool. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Is it 2 more dice or 3 more dice? I really should have kept track. Anyone know? Okay, it's 1 more card after the Lotus. Okay. It's 1 more card after the Lotus. What does the mana do? Oh, just you wait, Sapphire. Oh, just you wait. The Red Prince, published version. Duplicate the red properties to a random 3-color property set. Okay, this is hysterical. Okay, so first off, this is an interesting question. When you copy, I guess when you duplicate the red, you probably duplicate the houses and everything on them, right? So there's how many other colors? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other colors. So I'll do a 1 out of 7. With 1 being the closest to the red properties. Okay, so that's gonna be the oranges become reds. All right, is there a way we can cleanly do this? If I can if I copy this image and then I rotate it, it's kind of the same thing, right? That actually surprisingly works. All right, boom. That's a fun effect. That's a really, hold up. I guess you guys can't see it too well. That's a really fun effect. Although, hold up a sec. Why did I think I broke my overlay real quick. Look at us, gang. We're having too much fun here. We're having way too much fun with this. Why did that happen? How did I break this? I have way too many tabs on my board right now. I will tell you that. How did I break this? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's because the template's up. It's because of Canva. That's why, right? Like if I hit refresh. Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back, y'all. We're back. Sorry about that. It took me a long, hard second to figure out what the heck was going on here. Okay, hold up. I also, yeah, duplicating the bonus token is actually really sick. Again, I think that was all 8 cards, right? I believe that was all 8 cards, and also you lose a turn, which I guess means you're down 2 rolls, right? Because 1 roll for this current one, and then 1 roll for losing a turn. R.I.P. Fish, R.I.P. Fish McFlurries. How does the bonus token score? You get an extra card when you get an extra card when you do it. I believe that's how it works. You get to draw a bonus card. Okay, let's roll again. That was the craziest effect of all time, FYI. Where did those dice go? Let's throw them up top. I totally messed with my overlay after all that. There we go. Oh my gosh, we got 2 rolls. Okay, it's 4 and 3 because that's what I just rolled, right? Oh no, I guess not. 4 and 1. Okay. 4 and 1. Okay. So we've got 4 points, 4 movements for the McFlurries. Let's give the fries $200. Let's hop over here. Oh no. How do I just close this Canva window? I want to kill this pop-up. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. So they're gonna get 4 movements, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Income tax. What a lovely roll that was. What a lovely roll that was. Okay. I wish they got that. I wish the Flurries got a free roll, but no, unfortunately not, because the dice disappeared. Okay. Um. So yeah, 200 points for the McFlurries, and then 200 points for the fries, and let's roll again. The heck is that? I think that's a 6. I don't know why. Why would virtual dice do that? But I do think that's a 6. We're gonna give them doubles. All right. Right. And I'm not even being like cheeky here. I genuinely think that was more of a 6 than a 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, hotel on St. James for the McFlurries. Hotel on St. James for the McFlurries. I know they're the worst virtual dice ever. Why can't they just be clear? Okay. I don't know how many points that is off the top of my head. St. James, I think that's 950. Not bad. 950. Okay. That was a bonus roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another chance card. Coming in, you guys. Another chance card. All right. If we roll one that we've already seen, I'm just gonna kill it. I'm not gonna worry too much about killing it right at the second. Blessing of the High Roller. For the next 3 chance and community cards involving money, double the amount gained or lost. This effect is just for the McFlurries. Boy, could you imagine if they could have doubled the boardwalk? Oh my gosh, crazy to think about. Crazy to think about, you guys. Okay. That is a minus roll. However, if cards involve money, they're gonna get double it. I hope that there's only 14 rolls left, so I hope they can actually make some use out of that. All right. Yo, is that doubles? That is. And these are fresh doubles too, so it doesn't count against them, right? All right, so boom. Double on Illinois. Or not double, sorry, just Illinois. Which I think is $300. Nice job, McFlurries. $300. That was a free roll. 5. Oh my gosh, don't go to jail. 1, 2, 3, 4, just barely. One house on Marvin Gardens. I believe is 120 points. Now they lose a roll. Now they lose a roll. No. I think it's only for cards, right? Yeah, it's only for cards involving money, so it's not actual properties. Not actual properties. Okay, let's roll again. 6. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, barely missed that hotel. $200. And this is so awkward because they need 2 or 4 to hit their big numbers here. So yeah, $200 for McFlurries. Down a roll. Oh boy, come on, gang. McFlurries. Let's see some McFlurries in chat. Summoning the low numbers here. Okay, I wanna see you do it. Okay, double ones, pretty hard, right? 4, also very difficult. Let's see it, gang. Let's see it. Come on, McFlurries. Come on, let's see it. I wanna. Maybe you can manifest it. Maybe you can manifest it if you try really hard here. Okay, maybe you can do it. Maybe you can do it. All right, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 5. 5. The only thing funnier than 5 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 200 points for the McFlurries. 200 points. Let's get rid of their score right there. Or not their score, their roll. Let's go to the fry board. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. That is so funny. All right. And they're just on the spot, so that makes this real easy. Doubles. I believe that's Oriental, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oriental with 3 on it. That is going to be, I think, 400? Oh, no, 270. I think that's 270. Let's kill the die roll. We've got, oh, wait, that was doubles, right? Was that doubles? I think that was doubles. So I won't remove this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 200 for them, right? Yeah, that was doubles. Yeah, I won't count this one against them. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. 200 for the fries. Let's roll again. 10, which I think is another railroad, right? 1, 2, whoa. Out of that. Oh, because of the reds. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, another 200 points. This one, they do lose a die roll. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 4 on Pennsylvania. 4 on Pennsylvania. It's like, is that like 1200 or something crazy? I think that's 1200. All right. Let's kill their roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They do dodge the boardwalk. All right. Let's give 200 points to the fries. They're perfectly on start. So we'll hop back over here. All right, McFlurries. This is your time to shine, okay? This is your time. This is your time to shine here, all right? This is it. We got double points from cards coming in. Yo, doubles. Okay. Which I think is Oriental, right? So free roll for the McFlurries. And yeah, what? 3 on Oriental is I think 270. I think that's 270. All right, gang. Let's roll again. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, 4 on states is a lot of points too. 4 on states is I think that's 625 maybe. I think that's 625. Not bad. Not bad. You'll love to see it. Let's kill that roll for that. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, at least it's not jail. At least it's not jail. That you know what I mean. At least it's not jail. All right. Get rid of the die roll. 3. 1, 2, 3. Indiana with 1 hotel. Indiana with 1 hotel. It's going to be, I think, 90 or 1 house rather. Yeah, I think that's 90 points. All right. 8 rolls left. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pennsylvania Hotel. Let's go, McFlurries. That is 1,400. That is 1,400 points. Beautiful. At least they got to park for free. Yep. At least they got to park for free. Didn't cost them any money to park. All right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, this is going to count against the fries, right? So 200 points for the Oreos. And then the fries land on Mediterranean. I'll take off a roll for the fries. And I think what Mediterranean's like 1 hotel. It's like 10. It's $10. I love how weak the front half of the board is. That's so funny to me. All right. Let's roll it up. Yo, doubles. Okay, so a free Baltic, which I think is not too much either. I think that's 60. I believe that's 60 points, but it is free. 3. 1, 2, 3. Classic Oriental, 270, I believe. I think both teams have 3 on it, right? For whatever reason, 270 on Oriental was like stuck in my head. All right, now they lose a roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is $60 for Electric Company. $60. I have to say, I'm impressed no one has gone to jail. I thought for sure some team was going to be hanging out in jail, but you know, that's just how it is. All right, roll it up. 3. 1, 2, 3. $200. $200. Let's kill a roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Free parking, everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite. At least we got to park for free. 5 again, which is definitely a railroad. $200. We're rolling low on dice, gang. We're rolling low. We're rolling low. See how lucky those $2 at the start. Yeah, that's right. You got so lucky. You guys making $2 just actually cracks me up. 6. Oh my gosh, just barely jail, right? Or barely out of jail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pacific Avenue with a hotel. Pacific Avenue with a hotel is a lot of points. That's like 1275, I think. 1275. All right. Doubles. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, short line, $200. It's free, right? It's free, you know, for whatever that's worth. 8. So this is now gonna be on the McFlurry side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's give $200 to the fries. And then 3, right? 1, 2, 3. We got $20. We got $20, you guys. $20 in the bank. $20 in the bank. Not a card that could have given you double money with the blessing of the high roller. Not a card, but you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. All right. Roll it up. Doubles. 1, 2, 3. Hey, this could be huge. This could be huge, gang. This could be huge. If we see this card already, we're just gonna kill it. You're getting double the points off of this. Oh, I keep forgetting the Waterworks card. That was luxury tax on the fries board. Oh. Oh my god. See, that was such a complicated card. Normally, I probably could have kept track of that card, but there was like 7 other effects with it. Yeah, I did forget about that. Okay, I think at this point I can't. If because what is was this? This is who landed here? Yeah. Okay. Let me. I don't know how to resolve that. I guess next time I roll doubles for fries, I'm gonna kill it. I hope that within 3 rolls they'll roll doubles and I can affect that. I'm sorry. I definitely messed that up. I definitely messed that up. Okay. Well, here we go. Can we get a better roll here? Can we get a better roll? You got a job at McSitch's corporate office. Spend 3 turns on the next space you land on and pay all rent while climbing the sandwich ladder. I think that actually might be the best card they could have gotten, because if you're literally spending 3 turns, that's 3 rolls. And I'm going to count that this counts all as part of the card. I'm going to count this as part of the card. So the next roll you get, McFlurries. So I guess you lose 1 roll for that. Oh, that was doubles too, right? That was doubles that landed here? Okay. So they don't actually lose a roll. The next property that is it a property? Spend 3 turns on the next space you land on. Okay. You hope that you get something that gives you points here. I don't know what the best option you could get is. You'll lose 3 rolls, but you'll get double what it would have been. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's roll again. 8. That's a good number, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, too bad. Not St. James, but so you lose one roll, right? And now you're going to lose 3 as well, but you're going to get 400. Actually, I think it's double double, right? No, it's just double. It's not double double. It's not double double. All right, so you'll get $1,200. You'll get $1,200. I know you would have been if you had gotten St. James. My word, maybe that could have because what St. James would have been like 1,000, I think. And if you did double that times 3, that would have been 6K. You would have gotten 6K. That's so close. All right, they lose 3, and they get $1,200. Dang, that was close, you guys. That actually, what's the score difference? Okay, it's pretty massive, but that's still that. I think that would have been a better slot, right? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One on Indiana. One on Indiana. Don't know how much that is. This is the last roll, you guys. This is the last roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $50. $50, gang. All right. I guess I didn't stop to think what would happen to the fries side when one side is over. I'll just warp them to go. I'm not gonna give them $200, but I'll warp them to go. I guess that's where my tile is anyway, right? So, all right. 3 rolls here. Whoops. Okay. Well, I'm really hoping for doubles here so I can play it legit here. All right, $200 for the fries. I've already taken their roll off. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 on Vermont. Is I think that's $400. I believe that's $400. Did I take a roll off? I don't think I did. And a 9. I'm sorry, you never got doubles for me to fix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, chance card. Final chance card. What do we got? What's our final one? Just for fun. Just for fun, you guys. What have we got here? What have we got? Check a book into Reading Railroad. Land directly on it later to earn a large number of points. Okay, so I think okay, thank goodness the game's over. I think that this means like you would add a book to the actual spot Reading Railroad. And actually, I probably should not have approved that card without a hard number of how many bonus points that is. But yeah. Yeah, I love it. So, anyway, you guys, that was all of our rolls. So the grand total, 20,775 points for the fries. And how much was this? 11,587. Pretty good game, you guys. If you stop to think about how many points that boardwalk swing was, it would have been a lot closer. Obviously, the fries still would have won. But but yeah, we and I'm very sorry. I need to apologize again. That stupid Waterworks card. This is, honestly, I thought about streaming this on a Discord voice chat. That way you guys could have yelled at me. And that would have been pretty helpful, huh? Because I felt like I had to keep rolling and moving. And because of that, I just like totally forgot about it. Oh my gosh, that's right. You also got hold up. The fries also they got 20,775 points and 3 red mana. All right, so that was sweet. Let's do marbles while we've got everyone here. Let's do marbles real quick, and then I will do do people have to go real quick? Because I could do a bit of I could do some card action. I'm gonna order some McSitch's today, and we are gonna have some food based off of the things that happened here. Um, okay, so let me go ahead and boot up Marbles. And it's fun to think about like tweaking the rules in the future, like what, because I don't mind that that house rule. If we had started the game with it, I would have been down to do draw a card every time you pass go. Um, you know, and I don't think you can really have a catch up mechanic. I think the game is just kind of like it just is what it is. Um, I could have seen more than 30 rolls, but I feel like 30 rolls actually ended up being pretty good. There was a point earlier in the game where I'm like, is this enough? But I felt like 30 rolls ended up being like kind of decent. Um, okay, so real quick, let's go to this. Let's boot up the marbles, which I'm surprised it hasn't booted up already. So I've got a whole list of stuff for us. Let's do Grand Prix. We're gonna race with bots. How come you not shown up yet? You hate to see that it has not shown up yet. Okay, I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Whoa. What is this black void? What is this black void? Why is there just a big old void on this marbles? I don't understand. All right, I guess we're gonna not do that. Do a game capture. For whatever reason, it's just not loading. The game is up, but for whatever reason, it's not streaming it to you guys. I don't understand why. I guess I could do a display capture if I was really desperate. I might be desperate. I don't know. Sure, I'm desperate. Okay. Desperate times call for desperate measures, gang. All right, so here we are. Let's get my camera back. Let's get the chat back. I think the chat is back. Boy, I've made this really complicated. Make the chat a little bigger. Existential hell. Yes, that is kind of what's happening right now. All right, I think that's better. Okay, so I've got a list of all the extra marbles that we've got, right? So let me take a second to boot this up here on my on the Discord. We've got quite a few, which I'm really excited about. So again, you don't actually have to be here to win, which is really great. You do not have to actually be here. So let's see. I think the total number of marbles that I need. Let's see, 16 plus 8 is 24. 28. 3. 39. 45. 51. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. Okay, I need 63 marbles. And I'm going to add our names into it. Although I don't see the option to do that at the moment. Why is this getting so complicated? Is it because it's Grand Prix? Okay, if I just do race, would that work? Okay, 63 marbles coming in. Where do I import the names? Okay, add names. There we go. All right, boom. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? This actually saved? I could have preloaded this. I thought it didn't save. I'm so annoyed. I didn't realize that would happen. I definitely should have preloaded this. All right. Well, let's just keep it easy, right? So we've got 5 mouse. So we'll have mouse, mouse 2, mouse 3, mouse. Oh, is it 65? You guys want to double check it? Is it 65? Okay, if you guys counted 65, then that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, boom. There are all the mice. And again, mice. I'm sorry, gang. I did not realize. I didn't realize that would happen. If you guys want some music, I'll play some music if you'd like. Make this a little bit more fun. All right. Pie enthusiast gets 4. I'm just gonna say pie. Pie. Pie 2. Pie 3. And pie 4. All right, next up is Schwoomple with 4. Such a fun word. Or a name, rather. All right, Schwoomple 2. Schwoomple 3. Schwoomple 4. All right, now we've got 3 marshmallows. Marshmallow 2. Marshmallow 3. Actually, hold up. Let's make sure we're at 65. Marbles on Stream is like the worst UI ever. What an awful UI that is. Okay. We've got our marshmallows. Now we've got 3 Hopes Butterfly. Hopes Butterfly 2. Hopes Butterfly 3. Let's do Arceus. Let's see you say it. Arceus 1. Arceus 2. I'll never forgive them for killing that, by the way. It definitely should have been Arceus. Dark Lady Potato gets 3. Okay, Dark Lady Potato 2. Dark Lady Potato 3. Emmett. We'll go Emmett 1. Emmett 2. Emmett 3. All right. Jay gets 1. 2, 3. All right, boom. Coming in. I know. I think Arceus makes more sense anyway. I never understood Arceus with a hard K sound. All right, Long Penguin. We've got Savage Boredom. I spelled that wrong. That's gonna bother me if I don't fix it. We got Ryder. We've got Silver. We've got Deeply Shallow. Great name. Deeply Shallow is an awesome name. We've got Simon Peterson. Okay, now we got the McFlurries. So Colkins. Colkins gets a few. It's got 4, I think. Colkins 2. Colkins 3. Colkins 4. All right. We've got no, Susie, have some faith, okay? You've got a chance to win. You have 1 marble, okay? Your 1 marble could totally do it. Your 1 marble could totally do it. All right, Tim the Dragon. He's got quite a few. He's got 5 total. Dang, I'm sorry. I did not realize you could preload this. I for sure would have done that if I had known that. Lemon Bread gets 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna say Triacus. Triacus gets 3, 2, 3. We've got Springween. She gets 3, I believe. Okay. Now we got Sapphire with 2. Love to see Sapphire here. She is awesome. Both Springween and Sapphire are awesome artists. If you guys ever need art commissioned, they are both fantastic. Pendant gets 2. We're almost done, you guys. We're almost done. All right. Rockman Cosmo gets 1. Laura. We've got Simply Dan. We've got I'm just gonna call you Tridents. I know it's Poseidon backwards. Susie, look at that, Susie. You got a chance. Okay. There we go. I believe that's it. Okay. Also, let's get some music, gang. And although I guess it's gonna be hard to get music anyway with my big hat. But we should get some music. We need to get some hype going. All right. So that's our list. So here's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna roll 3 different times. Or I guess we'll have 3 different races, okay? The winner of each race will get a prize. And then the winner between all 3 races will get the grand prize. Does that make sense? So first race, I have 3 keys total to give, right? So the first race, I'm just gonna give a blue or not a blueprints key, but I'll give a random Steam key. The next 2, I'll go silver and then gold. Or maybe I should just do 3 races total and the average of the 3. But I still want a chance for like the small amounts of marbles to win. I guess it's easier if I do a Grand Prix and just go first, second, third. Maybe that's a better way to do it. I have to think about this because I could also do one race, one highly variable race, and just go top 3. That might be the better way to go. Yeah, let's do one race. Let's do one hype race. Okay. Honestly, I don't really know too much about marbles on stream, so we'll just pick a random one here. Or is there like a McSitch's? Is there like is there like a fry lot? Can our marbles get fried? Or like maybe ice cream? I think I saw an Arctic location not too far off. Okay. We'll pick the McFlurry board. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Gang. This is pretty exciting. Look at all those names. Look at all of those names coming in. Okay. There's quite a few people coming in right here, right now. I think I'm just gonna do one game, top 3. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And that should be pretty good. One game, top 3. I could. Yeah, I like there being a small chance for the people who have a low amount. I like there being a small chance. So I think this is pretty good for me. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Oh, okay. Wow, here we go. All right, Marshmallow in the lead. Marshmallow starting off real strong right here, although there are multiple paths, so it's not necessarily just Marshmallow's game. We've got, oh my gosh, look at all these names. Triacus coming in real strong right here. Tim the Dragon, I see, following not too far behind. It's hard to see. Oh my gosh, Triacus is just like dominating right now. Let's follow his marble for a little bit. Let's see if anyone can dare to overtake him. So it does look like there's a lot of obstacles and spots to get screwed over. You can even fall off and die if you're not careful. Number 2, Tim the Dragon, pretty far behind. Not like extremely far behind. Okay, Tricus losing speed there. Actually, no, Tim has got like the straight shots. Okay. Can anyone Dark Lady Potato cleared it real quickly? She cleared the spinning wheel of doom. I've already seen, oh no. Okay, Tim coming back in. Tim the Dragon 5. Tim the Dragon 5 coming down. Oh, but he's getting like whirled around. He's in the McFlurry machine. Okay, this is a great level to pick. He is in the McFlurry machine, you guys. He is just stuck there. Well, now Colkins is coming in. And Hope's Butterfly, perhaps? Okay, hold up. Let's see. Let's zoom out just a little bit. How far away are people here? Okay, it's looking pretty close. Like, if you look at just the leaderboard, Tim and Cole are going behind it, neck and neck. Oh, but Hope coming in. Hope's Butterfly. Hope's Butterfly. Oh my gosh, wait, this is crazy. Deeply Shallow won! Wait, you guys, Deeply Shallow had exactly 1 post. How is that possible? He was the 1 out of 65 to get there. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, life just ain't fair, you guys. Life just ain't fair. I mean, I set this up to be down for this, right? Give him the 1 out of 65 chance. That's extremely hype. Wow. Wow. Okay, so that's gonna determine our keys, which is extremely hype. Holy cow. So number 1, Deeply Shallow. Number 2, Marshmallow. Number 3, Tim the Dragon. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. I'm gonna take a little screenshot of this while I'm at it too. And I do have a backup. Okay, boom. We'll just take a little spot here. Love it. Love it. Amazing. Deeply Shallow. Straight up the 1 out of 65. No other no other marbles in there. Yeah, that's extremely cool. All right, so for our last event, for all the folks who are here, I've got a Blueprints notebook that I would like to give out. I don't know if I have it right here on me, right here, right now, but I do have a Blueprints notebook that is really cool and really fun. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna have each of you. What's the best way to go about this? All right, here's what I want each of you to do. Okay, if you are on our McSitch's Discord, I want you to post. I guess you can see my display, right? Post. I guess here in the general chat. Post. Post 3 cards. Okay, so like 2 through 13. I'm sorry, 2 through 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. Post 3 cards right here, right now. So, like, for example, I'll go Ace, 4, 9. Okay. Those are going to be 3 cards that you post. No. Okay, that's funny. 3 cards. I'm going to shuffle this deck up, and I'm going to reveal them one at a time until we get 3 cards in that order. Those 3 cards are going to be what I order for lunch today. And you are also going to win the Blueprints notepad. The Blueprints notepad. So again, everyone who's here on the McSitch's Discord channel, post 3. It can be any 3 card numbers. You probably don't want to do 3 of the same thing because the odds are going to be lower, right? You probably don't want to do that. But that's look at that. Jack, Queen, King. Love to see it. Queen, 3, 6. I see people chatting. Okay, I think that's everybody, right? That's everybody. Okay, Lemon Bread is typing. Just start typing on the Discord or even here on the chat if you need a little bit more time. Because I know I'm doing this really quickly. Is there anybody who needs more time? Is there anybody in the chat? Okay. Savage, real quick, before we go, Savage, give us 3 numbers or 3 cards from a deck of cards. Okay. Give us 3 numbers from a deck of cards. 7 Jack 2, that's kind of hype. And they don't have to be like back to back, but they do have to be in order. Okay. So for example, I see Rockman Cosmos 6-7 king. If I go 6, 8, 9, 7, ace 2 king, he would win if no one else got before that. Does that make sense? He would win if no one else got before that. You have to have your 3 in order. But there can be any number of cards in between. Does that all make sense? Does this make sense to everybody? Well, there's a lot of numbers. I actually don't think it'll take as long as you think, necessarily. But I guess you never know. This is for a Blueprints notebook. Okay, this is our little special bonus prize for people who are here. For fun, let me go ahead and make my face a lot bigger. In fact, maybe I should make it fully big. I'm going to rely on you in the chat right now. I'm going to rely on you in the chat to tell me if you win. Okay. I'm going to rely on you in the chat to tell me if you win. And I'm just going to go full screen. Okay. And maybe I can even put in font. I can I could do like what the cards are in order. And remember, you only get one post, okay? You only get one post. So, I guess this is already kind of shuffled. As soon as when one chatter tells me to stop, I will hold up. I'm sorry, I have to kill marbles as well. Let's kill in all my resources. My poor laptop has lost RAM. I had to actually, gang, look at this. I had to straight up remove RAM from my laptop because this RAM died. How sad is that? So my laptop now has even less RAM than it did before. You hate to see it. But hopefully I can sell it for, I don't know, maybe like $100 or something. You never know. Okay. I killed that. Let's clear that out. Let me start shuffling again. All right. I'm going to keep track. Or Emma can do it too. That works too. I'm going to keep track. Don't you worry. It's kind of like bingo, but it's only 3 cards. Kind of like bingo. And the cards have to be in order. Okay. Actually, do they have to be in order? Maybe they don't have to be in order. You know what? Let me pull you guys. Do you think the cards have to be in order? Or do you think it's okay to just be like any 3 of your cards? I think maybe any 3 of the cards. That actually is going to be faster, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I take it back. I'm not even going to pull you. It's just as long as your 3 cards are drawn. Yeah. Not in order. I agree. Not in order. As long as your 3 raffle cards are drawn, that's going to be enough. Okay. So again, they do not have to be in order. You just have to have all 3 of these. Don't be editing or deleting your posts. Okay. Yeah. Soft locks with order. I do agree. Okay. Someone tell me to stop cutting. It is kind of bingo. It is kind of bingo. Someone tell me to stop, and I'll read out your name and I'll stop. Okay. Savage says to stop. Boom. Here's our deck. All right. And let me go ahead. Reveal them one at a time. What even is this? Queen. Starting strong with the queen. That's a quarter pounder. That's a quarter pounder, y'all. Pretty good start. Okay. Queen. Next up. Ace. Oh my gosh. Wow. All the everyone's favorite exciting high roller cards. And by the way, the ace, that's like the largest prize you can get. So it feels pretty fitting for the prize to get here. All right. That's right. Yeah, if your message is edited, you're out for sure. All right. Next up. 9. McFlurry. Is this just rigged? Queen Ace 9. Oreo McFlurry. Is this just rigged, you guys? Is this just rigged? Here, I'm going to hold it up so you guys know I'm not just like shuffling or whatever. All right. Another queen. Nothing. Oh my god. Okay, I really didn't shuffle that well, did I? Maybe I didn't shuffle all that well. Jack. Oh my gosh, I got all the high numbers. All right, Jack. Has anyone won by now? Queen, ace, 9, Jack. Is it possible Queen, ace, 9, Jack is a winner? Probably not, right? Is anyone even close? Actually, I guess no one is really that close. Oh no, Arceus is close. If Arceus sees an 8, if Arceus sees an 8, he'll win. All right. If Arceus sees if we see an 8, he'll win, I believe. I think he's the only one who's one off. I think he's the only one who's one off. Oh my gosh. Did I really shuffle this? Okay, 4. A low number comes in. A low number comes in. Okay. And again, shout it out if you're a winner at any point. Okay. Shout it out if you are a winner. 8. Is that it? Is that Arceus? Did anyone else come close? That was faster than I thought. Right? I think that's Arceus, right? Can someone want to double check if anyone else won or if anyone else got close to winning? I think that's Arceus. Okay. Which actually, funny enough, that's a fish fillet. Hold up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out if this is the case. Because that was he did ace, ace, jack. Okay. Ace, jack, 8. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have quite a meal today. Maybe I should have done 4. Maybe I should have done 4 cards for the fun of it. I posted ace, 4, 9. Oh, I won? Wait, that's funny. Okay, well, clearly I don't count, but it is really funny to think that maybe that happened. All right, so that's gonna be my meal today. So I'll bring this to McDonald's. Make a post about it. Congratulations, my friend. All right, gang. So this was a lot of fun. And I've got a follow-up question for all of you. Would any folks be down to play Codenames tomorrow on a voice chat? Is there anyone here who'd be up for that? I can pick a time zone. I can pick a time that works for the best number of people. Like, obviously, it seems like right now is a time for a good number of you, right? But I would love to know if there's any folks here who'd be down. So basically, let me see. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull the chat back up here. Okay, Emmett seems Emmett says that's fun. It's just totally rigged. I can't believe I won. I honestly probably should have just be like, oh, I'm the winner. See y'all later. Some people say perhaps. So Codenames is a game if you've never played it. It is it's basically it's like a creative kind of game because you've got to give clues to your team and your team has to hit words on a board, but you're really limited in the number of things that you can actually do. Would folks be free tomorrow for it? I wonder. Because Demi won, he gets to actually eat the meal. There you go. I love it. That's even better. Okay, so anyway, I'll make a post about that later. I'll post our grand prizes. And I'll say too, this Discord server, obviously, this was a lot of fun for McSitch's. If you enjoyed this, maybe I'll put a little survey or something at the end of it, and maybe I'll do another prize for survey participants. I'd love to know what you think. What were things that could have gone better? What were things that or things that you really enjoyed, right? The positivity is also nice too. I'm going to keep the server around because I think we'll continue to do fun events like this. And I will say too, for those of you who are interested, I have some real life lore that might be fun to share with all of you McSitchers as well. So even though the main activity might not be around for a while, still check in on it every now and then, and I'll make sure to tag folks as well if there's something interesting happening. But I've got some exciting ideas for the rest of the server. So yeah, all that to say, stick around. It should be a lot of fun. There should be some exciting things for all of you. Congrats on being invested, engaged, and following a random link from a YouTube post coming all the way here. I had a blast with it. I'd love to know what all of you thought as well. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Although maybe I'll stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream myself eating this food. I don't know, or I'll just head to McSitch's. Hard to say, but this is gonna be what I eat today. All right, I will catch all of you later. I'd love to know what you think about everything. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making this